I'm going to show you how to delete hard inquiries in less than 24 hours and possibly get paid for doing it at the same exact time. Watch the entire video. Let's get straight to it. So, oh, we're going too quick. So just wanted to go over the fact of, receipts. So this is from my university, Cat Credit University. Basically, just for receipts purposes, I had a student and she was able to do what I say. I'm going to teach you in this video to go ahead and delete over 37 hard inquiries in less than 24 hours. She did it in 6 hours. So I think y'all should be able to do it in at least 24 hours. So just keep that in mind. You see that she says right there, if you see this, please like or comment. She's trying to get to level 3. If you don't know, have a university, and basically when you get to level 3, you unlock an additional course where I go over how you get paid for deleting collections, like going through the lawsuit with the third-party debt collectors, all that. So plenty of sauce in that university. If you want to get tapped in, I'll have a link in the description. But let's see. So with the hard inquiries, so she said that she did my method for experienced hard inquiries, less than 12 hours. They were deleted. Just wanted to, again, show receipts right there. So hard inquiries mindset, I want y'all to remember, really, you want to attack the bureaus primarily. You can also go to the creditor specifically, but it's not, to be honest, it's not like always necessary. So keep that in mind. I want y'all to focus on the consumer law 15 USC 1681C-2. This is the block of information resulting from identity theft. We're going to go over it just so y'all are a little bit more familiar with it if you're not. And then one thing I'll say, don't be afraid to call, because we're going to talk about experienced hard inquiries. We're going to go over that specifically more in depth, but at the same time, when it comes to TransUnion and Equifax, this is even a question that popped up in my higher ticket mentorship. So sometimes it takes the extent of you calling, even though you did everything correct with your dispute letter, your consumer laws, all that. Sometimes you got to just call them and just stay on them about it, right? It's like a lesson in life. You just got to be consistent. So 15 USC 1681C-2, you see this is the block of information resulting from identity theft. So this is basically what we're going to do when it comes to deleting them on TransUnion or Equifax. I'm going to go over Experian, but I just want to leave that highlighted there for y'all just so you know what we're doing. So let's just go over Experian real quick because it's pretty easy to do. And you can literally do this right now. If it's the weekend as you're watching this, wait till Monday or whatever. But basically, this is all you're going to do. Number one, do step by step, like literally do what I say. You're going to be able to get your result. Number one, you want to confirm the hard inquiries are not tied to open accounts. Can you remove hard inquiries that are tied to open accounts? Yes, I've tried it on my own and I've successfully did it. But the thing is, you possibly risk them possibly closing your account. It didn't happen to me when I did it, but I wouldn't recommend y'all do it because, this is a platform. I don't want to recommend that y'all do something like that and then your thing gets closed. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. You're going to call this number 1-800-493-1058. That's a working number for Experian. My team uses it. My students use it. A lot of people use it, right? They got hella numbers, so you can go ahead and use that number real quick. You're going to enter your social security number on the prompt. They're going to be like, okay, what's your social security? Or your clients, if you're doing it for a client. You're going to enter your zip code. You're going to say you're calling about a dispute. You're going to say it's a new dispute. And then you're immediately going to ask the rep to transfer you to the fraud department. This is literally step by step. Like my baby cousin could do something like this, right? So y'all got to realize like this is very, very simple if you follow instructions. And then you're going to tell the new rep that you get, I have some hard inquiries on my credit report I would like to dispute that are fraudulent due to identity theft. This is going to go back to the definition of what we're talking about under 1681C-2. You can say identity theft. You could say that, permissible purpose. They didn't have your, permission to publish it on your report, which is also true. But let's keep it simple. You're going to list off the inquiries and the dates, and then it'll be deleted in 24 to 72 hours. As you saw with my client, my student in the Cat Credit University, it was deleted. Hers were deleted within 6 hours, right? So that might be your experience. Maybe it's not your experience. So go ahead and do everything I said for that. Your experienced hard inquiries will be gone. Now let's go over 1681C-2. So block of information resulting from identity theft. Except as otherwise provided in this section, a consumer reporting agency, meaning Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, shall, we got to wait there on shall. Shall means that they have to do it. When you're reading the consumer laws, you want to pay attention to each word and language, right? They shall block the reporting of any information. Any means no restriction on information. Any information, meaning any hard inquiry, in the file of a consumer that the consumer identifies as information that resulted from an alleged identity theft, right? No later than 4 business days after the receipt of, and then we're going to go over the information. But basically, as you can see right here, when you send in your information, what you've identified as alleged identity theft, non-permissible purpose, whatever you want to call it, these hard inquiries, these items are supposed to be deleted within 4 business days of them receiving your information. So what do they need? Appropriate proof of the identity of the consumer. So your ID, right? If you want to put a picture of it, go ahead and do what you need to do. Copy of identity theft report. So if you've ever heard of the FTC method and stuff like that, that's what they're referring to over there. I'm not saying fill out any fake police reports or any fraudulent stuff, but they're going to need that identity theft report. The identification of such information by the consumer. What are they talking about? They're talking about the specific hard inquiries. Okay, Amex, June 2023, Capital One, July 2024. All of those. That's what you're identifying for them. And then a statement by the consumer that the information is not information relating to any transaction by the consumer. So, when you're writing your letter, sometimes you put like your reasoning and stuff like that. What you would simply put here is that this is not related to any transaction authorized by me, the consumer. Was it hard inquiry authorized by you? I can't tell you. You have to tell yourself that. So that's how you draft up your letter. You're going to send it certified mail with the green return receipt. Why are we doing that? Because we want to have proof that they received it, right? So you're going to go ahead and do all that. And then once you have proof that they received it, you have the date that they actually received it. That's when you can go ahead and do your 4 business days from there. If it goes past that, then you basically found a violation. I'm not going to get too deep into, what you'll do with that, but if you know, right? So that's how you're going to get rid of those TransUnion and Equifax. People usually have more issues with TransUnion and Equifax, so that's how you go ahead and handle that. So in terms of what I was saying, in terms of how you could possibly get paid, you could literally do this skill for many people. An example offer, you could charge $20 per inquiry deletion. So my student in the university that got 37 hard inquiries deleted, that's basically $740 for making a simple phone call that was going to take the same energy to make to delete 1 inquiry, right? So none of y'all that follow me on, my YouTube page should have any issue making money, because I give y'all so many ways to make money, so many ways to get to it. You could charge a flat rate of $200 to $300 for the service if you just want to go that route. You could do a one-on-one consultation. You could do a one-on-one consultation teaching people how to do it. You name your own price. You can put out a guide or ebook that's anywhere from $27 to $47, right? So just keep in mind, there's so many ways that you can do it. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully y'all actually do what I say. If you're someone that struggles with accountability, we do, like I said, we do have the Cat Credit University where Celeste, she got that result. So if you want to tap into a community where people are posting their wins, people are holding each other accountable, figuring out the current trends of what's working, you can go ahead and enroll in Cat Credit University for only $39 a month at the time I'm recording this. With that being said, hopefully you do what I say and you're going to get your results. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.